In 1950, a legacy was born when Mike Martin founded King's Schools. Through our mission, generations of students have been inspired and equipped to serve God for His glory.
My name is David Voetman. I graduated from King's in 1954. I spent 3 years here in high school. King's was very, very influential in my life. This Bible was given to me by Walt Nelson. I still do my devotions every day out of this Bible. I've carried it all these years because every page has got a mark in it. And every page has memory for me. I can remember one of the teachers, Mrs. McCoy. She worked in the library. I know nothing that she ever said or did except one time she came over to me and said, "Dave, I just have a sense that God is going to do something important with your life." And so I flourished here, really. I was student body president. I was salutatorian. My girlfriend was valedictorian, Marilee. And we were married in the chapel, which is now the library, over at the high school, by the King's Garden chaplain. For a few years, they had a Bible Vocational Institute. They taught rudimentary medicine, some mechanics, and King's had an airplane. You didn't know that. I learned how to fly at King's Garden, and I dedicated my life to missions. I've flown 10,000 hours in Africa. I've been shot at in Angola. I've been held prisoner in Sudan. I've flown out of Timbuktu in Mali. Hundreds of people came to know Christ. I would never be the person I am. I would never gone to Africa if I had not gotten that foundation. And it started right here at King's.
To have a faith-based school that stands so traditionally on the Bible, and to have it so solid and foundational and just part of the DNA, part of the culture, is such a gift. And it pours out through the teachers as they minister.
When they start class, those 20-some kids in their class are the most important people to them, and the idea that those kids are inspired and equipped is what those teachers think about. And that's what makes this such a special place.
Growing up at King's was awesome because it's such a safe environment. Even on my first day, all the kids were so welcoming. They made it feel like I've been here for a long time. There will always be someone to help you. You're never alone here.
There's this sense of respect at King's that I think is distinguishable from other schools. It means a lot that there are people here who are not only motivated to teach students, but to also understand students and to comfort them and to, recognize the situations they're in.
I do cross country and track, and our coach is Coach Rod, and he is always there. He's there every day after school, even on Christmas he's there. I've always loved running, but I never knew I could run that far, and so it's shown me my inner qualities about how strong I can be if I push myself to that. And if it weren't for those certain people like Coach Rod, I wouldn't be who I am today. Mrs. McCardle is really a leader to not only all the kids in drama, but all the kids around the school.
They are passionate about the life skills that are taught, whether it would be music or drama or athletics, and they were people that were there every day at practice, guiding them, directing them, challenging them, and the significance of that done within community, done within team, just aligns with everything that we are about King's.
Mrs. Amble last year with Lauren, you walk into that classroom and you think this is going to be tough, but it became one of her favorite classes. She is solid, she has high expectations, and she loves the kids. And that has been the theme throughout all the classes. Mrs. Platter, she ministers to our family, and it's been an enormous gift.
Mr. Krautwurst, Sam Krautwurst, I've never seen like I have a bad day, he always has a smile and he has a desire to understand people, and he's definitely the most friendly person I've ever met.
I really love all the teachers around here at King's because they adapt to who you are and how you learn. Some people prefer to learn in the actions and others in sight and hearing, and they adjust for each person. I think my faith grows every day through this school, and Mr. Teeter ties the Bible into everything. He's really good at that.
At King's, we don't just learn about reading and math and social studies. We learn about what will happen in the future. Mr. Teeter is always talking about how to prepare us for college, and when I'm older, I think I'll be ready.
This is a very interesting time to raise kids, and choosing King's, having our kids here has been a really big deal. They are not going to change with the winds of time. They are not going to change with opinions. They are going to continue teaching academics and loving the Lord and loving our kids and just staying solid and true to the foundation of what this school has always been.
This is a place that I learned it was safe to try new things.
This is a place of light, and it's a place of hope.
This is the place where you can further your relationship with God and learn more about Him.
This is the place where we have met lifelong friends. We have found community. Our children have found lifelong friends.
This is a place where a shared mission is lived out.
This is the place where I accepted God as my Savior.
This is a place where the teachers truly are ministers.
This is the place that gives you encouragement and shows you who you are.
And this is the place where I learned to trust myself.
We have to have places like King's that will nurture up our kids and our grandkids. Many of those teachers had a profound impact on my life. They gave me expectations that God could do something with me. You have to have those role models.